In just under half an hour, John Brumby and Ted Baillieu will go head-to-head in their only debate of the 2010 election campaign. It's a crucial event for both leaders to make an impression on undecided voters. As Josie Taylor reports, tonight's debate rounds off the first official week on the hustings.
John Brumby's hoping new jobs equal a new term in government.
Our government will create 300,000 new jobs in Victoria over the next 5 years.
The Labor leader disputes a report showing his party's spending up in 13 seats it believes it's in danger of losing, including those of 4 ministers. The coalition needs to win 13 more seats to win power. The leaked report says a further 6 Labor seats are of critical concern.
It's not a correct document, so I'm not sure where the document has come from.
The coalition says the report is a sign of Labor panic and proof Labor's attack on the Greens has backfired.
Without the support of the Greens, John Brumby will not be able to save the 13 seats he needs to save.
Both parties are grappling with how to deal with the surging Greens party. Ted Baillieu bunkered down today to prepare for tonight's debate, but last night addressed a campaign gathering of all Liberal candidates and their campaign teams.
We're just having a discussion.
What about?
About winning.
The party's adamant it was not to discuss internal fighting over whether to preference the Greens.
We have lots of things on the agenda for the meeting.
That matter will be dealt with later on, as it always has been. Okay. So John Brumby has raised a bear cub that's reared up and is about to bite his head off, and he's screaming for help. Well, I feel sorry for the Premier.
But the government says it's sorry for the opposition, who, according to this so-called splurgeometer, has promised more than $4 billion worth of policies.
And every day, dozens of his candidates are out there promising things in communities. We're adding it up here.
In contrast, the government says it's just found $600 million in savings in the public service.
And state political reporter Josie Taylor is at the ABC studios at Ripponlea, where tonight's debate will take place. I asked her about the importance of the event in the way the campaign will pan out.
Well, this debate tonight, Francis, is a critical point in the election campaign, which has just 3 weeks to go. Ted Baillieu and John Brumby have never faced off before in a debate of this kind. It's live, it's unedited, anything can happen. It's very different to the very stage-managed events that we're used to seeing them in, and both leaders will be hoping to show off their personality and what they stand for. We know that both leaders have been prepping and rehearsing with their staffers for this event over the last few days. It's no surprise because it's a big opportunity for the leaders to show Victorians how they perform under pressure, if they can think on their feet, and if they actually answer questions.
So what will be the main issues?
Well, both leaders will speak uninterrupted for the first few minutes before the debate begins in earnest. Then they'll be grilled by 3 senior political journalists on issues like water, rising household bills, crime, public transport and Melbourne's growing population. So in a few minutes, the leaders will toss the coin to decide who speaks first in the debate, and then at 7:30 it will begin straight after the news.